My name is Donna Baringer, and I'm the State Representative of the 82nd District in the City of St. Louis. It's on the southwest edge of the city. I actually was the Executive Director of a Community Improvement Corporation many years ago. I was also teaching communications courses at the local college, and I was an in-district legislative assistant for a senator here at the Capitol. And I was being watched, and somebody came up to me one day and said, "Have you ever considered politics?" And of course, the answer was no. So what happened was that I ended up running for alderman in the city of St. Louis, and all the experience I gained running an improvement corporation was easily transferred. And because I did do advocacy here at the Capitol on behalf of the area I represented, I also had the inroads to understand how things work here at the state capitol. So after serving 14 years as an alderman in the city of St. Louis, after passing citywide legislation that had very big impact that could easily be done at the state level, when my state rep was termed out, I decided it was time to make that transition to the state level, and I'm very excited to be here. Well, I was able to do some legislation in the city of St. Louis that was very positive. The city is a charter, so we actually do a lot of our own legislation, and I felt that by coming to the state level, I could take some of those ideas and we could consider them at the state level. I enjoy writing legislation. I enjoy trying to find ways to fix issues through legislation. Well, I hope to take the skill set that I used in the city of St. Louis to the state level. And what that is that there are always problems. We must seek solutions. I call it problems. So basically what I do is I find out what is the true problem first, and then I seek to find from experts, because I'm not an expert. So I seek to find the answers from those who know better than I, and then I try to find everyone who would have interest in it. So it doesn't matter which side of the aisle you're from. If you're ready to roll up your sleeves, sit down and figure out how to solve it for the citizens of the state of Missouri, we're going to be working great together. I think what's interesting is that people don't realize that I actually grew up playing in the halls of the Capitol. I was raised in Jefferson City, Missouri until high school. And then in high school, my father was transferred to St. Louis, and I and my parents moved to West County. So I grew up in the suburbs, and then my senior year in high school, we moved into the city of St. Louis, literally. We lived right across from the St. Louis Arch. So I've kind of lived small town, I've lived suburban, and I've lived urban. So I feel that that gives me a unique perspective. And it also amazes some people sometimes. So yeah, it's funny to be in the same building that I remember playing, running the halls and being told to slow down.